For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. The lunar city of Gruithuisen. NASA to study lunar domes of unexplained nature. NASA has set a new priority mission for the exploration of the moon, which will focus on the so-called lunar domes. The American Space Agency is preparing to send rovers to Earth's satellite to study the Gruithuisen lunar domes, which were once referred to as the City of Gruithuisen. Their discoverer, the German astronomer Franz von Gruithuisen, believed he had found the ruins of an ancient settlement on the moon. Modern scientists believe that these geological formations were created by silica, rich magma, similar in composition to granite. On Earth, oceans of water and plate tectonics are necessary to form such objects, but, as is known, neither of these ingredients exists on the moon, which leaves the nature of the lunar hills unexplained. In 2025, NASA plans to send 5 instruments to the moon. 2 will be placed on a stationary lander, and 3 more on a rover. For 10 Earth days, the instruments will study the summit of one of the Gruithuisen lunar domes. A detailed analysis of the lunar regolith at the top of one of the domes will help scientists understand the origin of these formations. The collected data will also be useful for future lunar missions under the Artemis program. Why are dealing with a real lunar mystery? The Gruithuisen domes are a geological enigma. To truly understand the puzzle, we must examine the domes on site and analyze rock samples. Perhaps only a few years from now we will be able to solve this mystery, NASA stated. As part of the Artemis program, NASA has prioritized another lunar experiment, a scientific tool. The Lunar Explorer instrument will be sent to the moon to conduct biological experiments that cannot be simulated on Earth or the ISS. The mission will take Saccharomyces cerevisiae yeast to the moon to study the effects of radiation and lunar gravity on them. These 2 studies must provide answers to important scientific questions related to the moon. The first will study the geological processes of Earth's satellite, and the second, the impact of radiation and low gravity on organisms, yeast-ed. Noti, in order to assess the potential risk of DNA damage and its repair, said Joel Kearns, one of the heads of NASA's Science Mission Directorate. 2 planetary scientists from the University of Florida, Carrie Donaldson, Hannah and Adrienne Dove, have been invited to lead the $35 million mission that will land the spacecraft above the Gruithuisen domes. WUP potentially face a treasure trove of knowledge that will not only aid us in the future exploration of the moon by robots and humans, but will also help us better understand the history of our own planet, as well as other planets in the solar system, said Donaldson Hannah. The first mission aims to scan and create high-resolution maps of lunar water and may launch in 2025 or earlier, she added. Initially, NASA wanted to send humans to the moon by 2024, but the date had to be postponed mainly because the spacesuits for the future mission are not yet ready, and due to a lawsuit from Blue Origin and its founder Jeff Bezos. To conclude, I want to insert a forgotten piece of news from 2016. Apollo 8 discovered a giant gate on the moon. Russian astrologers claim that Earth's satellite was artificially created. And not only they, millions of Americans know the truth about the Grand Canyon and traces of advanced extraterrestrial technologies. A giant gate was discovered on the moon during the Apollo 8 mission, a former NASA employee shared. According to Russian astrologers, this was proof that Earth's satellite was artificially constructed. In their view, it is an alien base. A similar hypothesis was voiced a few years ago by Jim Bridenstine, but he later retracted his words, and silence surrounded the matter. He began walking with bodyguards and limiting his interviews. Humanity could save itself on the moon when Earth is destroyed. But for whom is this necessary? For the reptilians, for us, or for a third party? Since the time of Churchill, this question has re-emerged on the stage of humanity.